Are you trying to get in some good bets today? Come along with us at Probably, where we track data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world to find you the best bets today and every day across every sport and every league. Over the weekend, had a little bit of a break-even day in NFL. George Pickens went off, so that was a good sign. Besides that, though, we got to get back on the grind today. Of course, basketball going on right now. Hopefully not right now, literally, as I'm recording this at 9:30 in the a.m. here on the East Coast. We should have a lot of good bets to hit on, and let's get into it here. And, of course, if you guys want free bets every day, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below. But let's get going. Tyrese Halliburton, the man in the thumbnail. Always like to start off with the guy in the thumbnail if I can. Under 40.5 PRAs, points plus rebounds plus assists, 49.7% probability here for Tyrese Halliburton to go under 40.5. But the best bet is at plus 110. So right away, we're getting into my favorite bit here on the channel, the one that's actually going to help you make money every single day. If you have a bet that's about a 50-50 bet with our true probability sources, you are going to have a good shot here at winning plus money on that. Basically, if it's a 50-50 bet at plus 110 odds, that's like the sportsbook paying you 10% VIG or 10% cut. And of course, sportsbook VIG is baked into every single line, every single probability, every single odd you will find out there. So when you have it favoring you, it's always a good thing to do. It's how you stay profitable over the course of time. Plus 110 odds, though, in Halliburton under 40.5 PRAs. That's a 4.4 probably score here. So another strong bet. And of course, the probably data working hard overnight at 3:44 a.m. And one thing to note, too, of course, it is a holiday week here. Still be doing content here and probably still be doing content for fantasy football over my Splash Play channel as well. But sports betting books also have similar things as well, where there are going to be people who are out over the course of the holidays. People who are not checking in on the algorithmic line changes that happen. So sometimes you will find inefficient odds a little bit more than usual during this week between Christmas and New Year's. That's just kind of how every business goes. People half-assing it on the way throughout the holidays. So keep that in mind here. Doesn't mean you're going to win, but does mean the odds of winning get a little bit higher. Desmond Bane under 3.5 made threes, 47.2% probability to win. Best bet right now is plus 120 odds. So almost a coin toss bet, getting plus 120 on it. That plus 120 odds give the bet a 3.8 probably score, which of course, if you're not familiar with our videos, the probably score is a basic expected value calculation, a basic ROI calculation telling you that this bet were played infinitely. That's much more money that bet will win you than it would lose you. And that's sort of what the math is. That's what the math takes to be a winning bettor. It's not about just holding up your finger to the wind and saying, I love this guy tonight. Great play. Or looking at the last 10 game stuff. You know, sports books know that data too, as we always talk about here. So keep that in mind here. That's what you're trying to do, is pick off those lines that are going to be advantageous to you time and time again. This one as well, Keegan Murray under 18.5 player points. We certainly know, much like Halliburton, much like Desmond Bane, he can absolutely light it up, but under 18.5 looks good today. 58.5% probability of Keegan Murray under 18.5 points. Best bet right now is minus 125 odds, and that gives the bet a 5.3 probably score. So another one recently updated here, hot off the presses, relatively speaking. Keegan Murray under. Trae Young over 10.5 assists. Hard to take a guy. Yeah, I mean, I guess his average has been high this year, but Trae Young over 10.5 assists, 57% probability to win, 56.5% if you want to be accurate down to the decimal point. Best bet right now is minus 120 odds, and that gives us bet a 3.6 probably score. So another strong bet to take as my sore throat is kicking in for my children, of course, over Christmas. But hope you guys had a good Christmas. Hope you're feeling less sick and not having to do videos at 9 a.m. like I am here. But that's the grind here on Probably, as always. It's a bonus prop. I just lost, so let's keep going here. Of course, if you swipe left on a bet on Probably, it'll get rid of the bet for you. If you swipe right, it'll show you the same modal data that you get when clicking the probability. That's how it works here. So sometimes, because I'm using it on a desktop instead of where it's meant to be used on a mobile phone, sometimes you accidentally swipe left. So that's what you just saw there. John Morant under 28.5 points in Pelicans versus Grizzlies, 57.1% probability to win. Best bet right now is minus 120 odds, and that gives us bet a 4.6 probably score. Another strong bet here. Again, updated. Again, recording right now, it's actually 9:29. I rounded up before. This was updated at 9:24. So if you go to probably.com, you're always getting live updated data when the odds move, whether it be the probability from our probability sources or it is the actual bet itself on the legal sportsbooks in the U.S. We do update the data. We pull the tile if it's not no longer active for any bettors out there. So that's how it goes. That's how we make sure you guys don't have stale bets every day. Another job bet. We can move past that. Pelicans minus 0.5 in the second quarter, 54.8% probability to win. Best bets minus 115 odds. And that gives about a 2.5 probably score. So second quarter bets, definitely nothing you're never worried about too much. Pelicans in this game, obviously we're taking John Morant, but that doesn't necessarily contradict going with the Pelicans being up 1 point, potentially, half a point in the second quarter. So that's how it looks for that bet. Definitely nothing too sexy there, but that's what it is. Just we're trying to rack up 10, 15 bets. The more bets you can rack up, obviously it's all relative to your bankroll. The bigger the sample size gets, and that's the more you start to see your biggest gains come, because anytime you are picking up these inefficiencies and probability, that basically makes your bet mathematically profitable, because you're pricing it, let's say it's like buying a stock for $50 and then it's available on the markets for $150. That's what we're doing with our betting process at Probably. That makes us different than a lot of things out there. They're definitely different than the parlay vendors. We're just trying to keep you profitable day over day, and keep you in the black, and that's been very successful so far. Obviously, you guys have seen the results over the last few weeks of videos. Fred VanVleet under 32.5 PRAs, 53% probability to win. Best bet right now is -108. Would have liked to have snuck in a plus money bet, but it's okay. VanVleet under 32.5 points plus rebounds plus assists, -108 odds. Give the bet a 2.1 probably score. So another strong one to hit there. Not as strong as some of the other ones we showed so far, but there's a lot of good bets today. So, just take what you want. Kawhi Leonard under 6.5 rebounds. Best bet right now is 53.1 probability. DraftKings has it as -105 odds. And of course, we don't care if you take it on DraftKings. It's just what those -105 odds represent, where that -105 odds is a profitable bet, whereas -110 might not be. And that's sort of how the math goes for a lot of these. But that gives the bet a 3.8 probably score. So another strong bet, Kawhi Leonard under 6.5 rebounds. Paolo Banchero. All right, why not? I mean, these are, again, a lot of bets over a 2 probably score, which does get us out of that potential margin for error. So feeling good about these bets that we're selecting here. Paolo Banchero over 4.5 assists in Wizards versus Magic. It's a 51.4% probability to win. Best bet right now is +100 odds, and that gives the bet a 2.8 probably score. So another strong bet for Paolo Banchero, guy who does have the ball in his hands quite a bit. Obviously, Wizards, a team that we know does not defend anything, as we have bet on them a few times and gotten it right a few times too. But the main thing to know is that they don't do much that's good for you. Trailblazers, second quarter money line here. 40% probability, but a 3.9 probably score. So a long shot to win against the Kings. Of course, the Kings are a much better team, but the Blazers have been one of the teams that have come through for us a lot in those second quarter money lines, first half money lines, and long shot odds. So we'll try to see if we can get it right here. Blazers money line in the second quarter, 40.3% probability to win. Best bet right now is +158 odds, and that gives the bet a 3.9 probably score. And I'm also realizing now, which our CTO did actually not alert me to, but it was on our roadmap, I do believe we are now filtering out all the probably scores under 2 when you are sorting by most profitable. Of course, this is one of our paid tools, which you can get with that promo code FIRST at probably.com/subscribe. Save yourself 50% and get under $10 a month for all of our pregame data, under $25 a month for all of our live in-game data, as well as some of the most inefficient markets you will find. In addition to any other products we're going to put out over the next few months, that all goes to that $25 a month tier as well, with the 50% off. But point being, though, we're now filtering out any of the margin of error bets. So we're only going to get good bets here, and hopefully on stream, that also means some more success coming for you guys and a faster video for me as well. Chet Holmgren under 1.5 made threes. Of course, playing against a tight Minnesota defense that only gets lit up by Joel Embiid. But this bet, Holmgren under 1.5 made threes, 56.6% probability to win. Best bet right now is -122 odds, and that gives us bet a 3 probably score. That's another strong bet to hit. Well, let's fade Keegan Murray even more. Why not? Keegan Murray under 6.5 rebounds. Of course, that's going to be the one that bites me in the ass, right? Saying, let's feed Keegan Murray. Why not? Keegan Murray comes up and beats his over on points, beats his over on rebounds. But let's take this Keegan Murray under 6.5 rebounds bet, 58.1% probability to win. Best bet right now is -130 odds, and that gives us about a 2.9 probably score. So another strong bet to hit here. And of course, I can just keep going through and notice in perpetuity. You can see some of the more bets on the screen. Of course, it's not just NBA that we have here. We do have all the sports going. You have NBA, you have basketball, we have soccer, we have college football. Florida State money line probably wouldn't take that bet, given that their team doesn't want to play. But point being, that's what probably is. Of course, we're pulling in the data, bringing the same mathematically profitable process time and time again across every sport, across every league, no matter what time of day, no matter what games are live right now. You also get that data updated in real time as well. It's the best tool you'll find. I can tell you that, especially as a mobile app being available on your phone at probably.com. It's meant for mobile. It's meant to go with you. If you want to go place bets in the toilet, you can do that. If you want to go place bets at the game you're at, you can do that as well at probably.com. So check it out for yourself. Of course, hit that like button, subscribe. You're really trying to grow the channel here, and I've been doing an awful job pandering for subs here. Even though I've been a YouTuber for years, I'm not good at doing it for myself, for my own business, for my own channel. So help a brother out. Please like the video, subscribe down below. And of course, we'll be back tomorrow for more best bets. So I hope that Christmas treated you well. Hope Hanukkah, hope Kwanzaa, hope whatever. Hope just sitting around with your hand in your pants treated you well this weekend. Let's get back to the grind. Let's get some good bets in. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more best bets. So enjoy your days. And of course, good luck. Bye.